Enough said. Yaktown. Y'all know I had to get the best. Hey, yo, free the realest. Let's go.
Nah, whoever said he the verse king betray y'all. I shoot a butter lines like 13 with Trey Ball. Give me a dozen rappers, 12 stock, tons of passes. I'm 9 times out of 23 running with magic. And Dream State, Robinson, grade 5 of the Lakes, Firebird, flapping U-wings, even Scotty get A. See how I glide, jersey number 10. Ground +4, known to smoke in Philly with the sons of men. 100 sins when you devils come to win. I cross over your guard again, way longer than hardest chin.
Enough said, niggas dead, turn the mics on.
We can't just do that, man.
Where the applause at?
I was trying to. Hey, you wasn't even pausing. Turkey shit.
That's a lady here, man.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I'm sometimes a lady. I'm a little different.
Hey, so you can't pause with a lady? Because me and my girl, we play the pause game. We can't.
I mean,
that's not cool.
I just met her in person.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm respectful.
Thank you. Most people, they learn. I make them get respectful, so it's all good.
I'm respectful.
I gotta get some horns, all that shit, man.
Hey,
Hey, excuse me for cussing, but you be with the east side of Pontiac. You from the Jets, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hey.
We're gonna start this right on right.
Hey, in case y'all tuned in and y'all don't know who we talking to, she didn't want me to use. She don't like the word legend, but we sitting with a legend today.
She a legend.
She for sure a legend.
A legend.
Like real talk. She been here before, but MinoShotDat wasn't here, so I had to make sure this shit get shot today. You
yes,
know what
sir.
Hey, we got. Hey, let me make sure I'm saying it right. Grammy Award.
No, nominated.
Nominated.
Right.
I was gonna say nominated because I didn't want to say nominated and it's not.
No, they'll check.
Nominated.
It's nominated.
But that's a title that she can say. Listen, Grammy Award nominated.
Everybody don't get Grammy Award nominated.
Everybody don't get Grammy
Everybody
Award.
don't get nominated.
We got the one and only Melanie Rutherford in the building.
What up, dude? Wow, I am on the Music Shop. I feel grown.
Back on the Music Shop.
Back. I'm a year and a half later. Do you know that right before I got on this show, right, I hadn't won yet. Wow. And I told him, I said, I'm going to win. Mm-hmm. And we were talking. Right. I said, I'm going to win. Like, they don't even know. And then I dropped a music video.
Oh, yeah, I forgot a title. Hold up. That's my fault. Went right into music because I'm gonna be eager to talk with and catch up with her on music. You know what I'm saying? But city of Pontiac Councilwoman Melanie Rutherford. Got to put that title on there.
Thank you. Peace and blessings, everybody.
See, you talking about you ain't no legend.
I'm a girl from the Jets.
Hey.
I just happen to be
a legend.
Yeah, I'm not. But okay, I'll let you.
Hey, first off, before we get into music, I do want to touch on real quick on a big reason on why you are here.
Absolutely.
The coat and turkey drive.
Absolutely. Tomorrow we are doing something that is near and dear to my heart. As a councilwoman, I always try to use my platform to inspire and to make a difference in my community. So tomorrow at City Hall, we're going to be giving away free coats, free turkeys, just free information for the citizens of Pontiac. I happen to be the councilwoman for District 1, which is the south side by the way of downtown. Actually, this is my district that I'm in. So thank you, sir. So tomorrow is our co-drive. It's from 1 to 3. We have about 500 families already signed up, and I'm so excited. And I'm going to tell you the story how it started really quickly. So I'm from a family of 13, and my mother raised us as a single mother, and she used to really, really have to get it out here and make something happen. And I always said when God gave me the platform to try to make a difference, I would. So I try to use my platform as a councilwoman, my platform as a musician, my platform as just an overall woman to make a difference in my community. So I'm so excited about it. And I had contacted Sid. I said, listen, Sid, I got a co-drive on Saturday. I want to do an interview and just talk about all the stuff we haven't talked about because it's been almost 2 years since I got on council. And my last interview was right before I won council.
Okay.
And it was a lot. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this is so important to me because it's not really just about the music. It's about the message and what you do. Because being a politician, you can use it as ministry, and that's what I try to do. Every area of my life, I try to use it as ministry. So I'm so excited about the co-drive. So Hope y'all be here. It's gonna be nice.
You got a few things going on tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, tonight and tomorrow.
Tonight and tomorrow.
Tonight I'm going to Nation Outside, which is an organization that helps justice impacted individuals who are coming back into society. People that's in jail, if you don't know what that means.
Yeah.
In the prison system. They're having a gala. That's why I'm all dressed up, because when I leave here, I have to go to a gala and truly support them. I have a sister that's in the People's Place. Shouts out to my sister Marsha. Got another sister that's in Oakland County. Shouts out to my sister Marlene. I try to hold them down. I'm really that girl. And just going to celebrate those men and women who are trying to make a difference in the community. And then tomorrow I have a gala, another one after the coat drive. I'm going to be at the Lighthouse Gala, and that's another mission that I have, is to make sure we have affordable housing and shelters for the people in this community. So they have a gala tomorrow. So I have on a different dress, different hair, but same campus. It's going to all be good. So that's what I got going on.
Yeah, man. That's.
Y'all know y'all get to ask me whatever y'all want to, though.
Oh, we gonna touch on everything, because you coming up here talking about people lying, all kind of stuff. So
why we can't start with that first?
Okay, so I want everybody to understand. Like, I am not from.
Hold up. We gotta get the
what they lying about?
First of all, I am not married. I'm not married.
Boom.
I have a man, though, an amazing man, but I'm not married. Two, I have never tried to act like I was from the city of Detroit. I've always said I'm from the city of Yagtown. I've always been Pontiac. I'm born, raised. When I die, they're gonna name a street after me. Like, knock on wood on that, because that's what I want. That's my goal. Number three, I don't be remember half these songs that people be saying I'm on. I don't remember them, and I want people to not take that personally. And the last lie is that I think I'm better than somebody. That is the worst misconception. I really don't. I just know I'm that bitch. So it's not that I think.
Where them gunshots at?
It's not that I think I'm bad, and I'm a councilwoman, but I'm a real person. I just know who I am, and people be like, "Oh, she thinks." I don't think I still am Melly Mel. Everybody can't call me Melly Mel, but I be like, I'm Councilwoman Rutherford.
It took me a second to be able to call.
Yes.
She checked me on it one time.
Don't ever call me Melly. Melly, if you knew where that came from, you would understand. So Melly Mel was my alter ego. And you know how they have Sasha Fierce, Melly Mel, like Melly Raw. Yeah. That was who I was when I was about 19 to 24, and I truly was raw. And I had a song called "Can't F with Me."
Yeah.
That they
it's queued up. It's queued up.
They still.
You heard it.
I was raw. And then I had a song called "Follow Your Dreams," and I was raw.
Queued up too.
And then I it's so Melly Raw is something, she's still there, but she's dormant. So she's a little quiet. She comes out sometimes at City Council. So if you ever see City Council and you see me get up, that's because Melly Raw is about to say something.
Okay.
I rise up like Lazarus and I walk out. but that's just that's a different personality and a different time.
My brother just said "Simply Having" was dope.
Oh my God! So that is the song. Shit, what song? Oh, that's me and Black Milk. We took a Paul McCartney song and did. I was broke. That's all I could do to get me some Christmas money. Shouts out to Black Milk, and I had to write that song. And it was a hip hop Christmas song. So
that's one of the ones I got queued up. Black Milk.
Yes.
I might not be hip. I might have to.
So it's a really, they play.
Y'all did an EP too, right?
We did.
I remember. Yeah.
And that's my alter ego called Mel. So it's Melly Mel.
Okay.
It's Mel Raw, and then it's Mel. Mel is a dominatrix type of character.
And I remember we went into this the first time.
Mel is very sexual and very liberated, and everybody don't meet Mel. But if you listen to that, that's why it's only one record where I say some things. I was Vanity 6 on it. Oh my God! So if you listen to it's called Burning Stones.
Okay.
It came out in 2013.
Okay.
So I've had, how many albums have I had? Official or unofficial? So
I mean, it's a lot of music.
It's a lot of music.
Yeah.
Under
the show got a lot of features.
I have so many features, but as an artist, it was You Got Mail.
Okay.
Relationships in My Own Words.
I remember that one too.
Then I did Mail.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've done a whole bunch of other stuff that I won't put out. And then, because it was a bad space. Like, shouts out to my therapist. She's so great. And my life coach. She saved me. And then it's the new album that's coming out in 2025.
Just commented another song. You said Lovely with that fat cat.
Oh, Lovely.
Lovely is the shit.
Shouts out to Fat Cat.
Yeah, we play that. We play that.
True story. I was in love with Fat Cat.
Hey, hold on.
I was.
And we that's a bag I definitely want to get to. But I want to stay on Melly Mel for a minute.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Because somebody told me we got to get the backstory, and I know we got the backstory last time, but real quick. And mind you, I just left the world famous Elam Barbershop.
Okay, cool. Oh my God! So
Melly Mel start in music. Where we going with?
Okay, my start in music. Okay, I'm gonna need a drink. Thank you. So lemonade. Okay, so this is what happened. I was dating this guy who was a famous barber from here named Aunt Mo.
Hey, shout out to Aunt Mo, man. That's my barber, man. Shout out to
Aunt Mo dumped me, right? He dumped me, and so I wrote a song about him.
He ain't going to this now.
And I did. And
I'm saying he did.
And the song was like, he was just a man, didn't even have a plan. Makes his money selling drugs, wasn't even half a man. God foresees he cannot feed his high off weed to fulfill his needs. He was just a boy playing love like a little toy, playing games with my heart. Should've known it from the start, the reality of what I heard the truth. So I was angry. I was real angry. Because he dumped me for an ugly girl. She was not attractive.
Shit.
I was so mad.
What's his name again?
Aunt Mo.
Aunt Mo, you're a foul nigga.
But no, he's my baby though. He's my baby. Then I wrote this song called You Use My Love Like a Drinking Cup, and when you thought you had enough, you threw my love away. And Faith Evans heard it. And
I remember that.
Yeah, and Faith Evans heard it. And I was like, I used to sell your weed, feed your seeds, give you all. She definitely should have called a case.
Faith Evans was on the radio.
Yeah.
And said, hey, anybody know who Melanie Rutherford is? Where she at with
and my brother was like, they looking for you, Mel. And I went to the radio and said, shouts out to the late great KJ Holiday who used to run WJLB. And it was like, you won the contest. And so I went down to Impact. And I thought I had beat Miss Corona. It was a competition.
Ooh, Miss Corona.
And shouts out to Miss Corona.
Yeah.
And so I was all in the Detroit scene. Like if you go back to Jay Dilla, if you listen to those records, like I worked with Jay Dilla. Destiny was produced by Jay Dilla. Lovely was produced by
Wait, whoa.
Destiny was produced.
This a bombshell on me.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Destiny was produced by Jay Dilla. Call back and he'll tell you.
No, I believe you. Shit, I didn't know. I didn't know.
My first national placement, people think it was Redman, but it wasn't. My first national placement was I was on the Welcome to Detroit album, then somebody snitched.
Wait, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Welcome to Detroit
the last listen.
What?
Somebody snitched.
Hold on, we got some
Somebody
Dilla horns for this
snitched.
shit.
And they took
you got
me,
Dilla in the picture, right?
They took me off the record. My first national placement, because that's 04, 05, we'll get to the Slum Village in a minute, was really, truly Proof. So if you go look at Proof record, that's me on that record. If you go get KDZ, that's me on that record.
Yeah, I remember that.
So people don't know. I work with the Street Lords. It's like Juan used to pay for my daughter's tuition every summer. Like I don't say like the Cash Boys, like Petey, Boss Up and Get This Money came from Pontiac.
Facts.
Like I'm not just saying that. Jake and everybody else. So my first national placement, I worked with them, and then actually my first national was Eric Sermon. Remember the album Pedito? So if you listen to that record, the last record has a song called Hip Hop Radio.
Yeah.
That's me on there. Yeah. And so that was my first
all facts, man.
All facts.
All facts.
So it's always funny when people be like, they be like, Mel ain't doing nothing. And I be like, go check my disc. Not that I brag or anything, but.
You're supposed to.
No, you don't. Not around here because they can't handle it. But what I do say is.
You supposed to.
I've been working in the industry since 2021. And I still get placements. Like, I still have placements. I still get checks. So I never. You know, when people be like, she ain't doing nothing, and I be like, did you not hear me on Benny the Butcher? Did you not hear me on Royce by 9?
Yeah.
Did you not hear me with J. Cole? Did you not hear me with Rick Ross?
Yeah.
I'm not perping, but it's just God has been so good to me that, and I'm not, the universe, my ancestors, they have been so good to me that I can be myself. I always, you know, and it's funny. It's like you listen to music, you be like, dog. And then you realize that's me. Mm-hmm. So I'm your favorite rapper's hook girl. That's what that is.
Come on, Mino.
And that's a hell of a title though, because
that's why you're a legend.
In the world that you do it in, like the opportunity is endless. Like you could go, like y'all could put together like some type of tour or something, and go overseas or something one day or something. You know what I mean?
And I was afraid. Like people don't understand. At the height of me doing music, I stopped. And it was because I didn't know my worth. I really didn't. Reggie Noble, y'all know him as Red, but Reggie Noble.
Yeah, no, we know Reggie Noble. We big fans.
Reggie Noble and Royce. Royce saved me. I had stopped singing. Mm-hmm. And if you go back to every Royce album since 2008, I'm on there.
You're on every album.
On every album. And people be like, what do you mean? Go back to every album.
Your algorithm?
Yes.
Where? Because I was like, where is
so if you listen to the record, my name is on there. I'm talking like the radio. Yeah, Papa. Sometimes I do voiceovers. Sometimes I just sing. That's me talking.
Okay.
When they did the group, what was the group with Joe Budden and
Slaughterhouse?
I'm on Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I know Slaughterhouse.
Okay, so I'm on Algorithm.
Met the Redman.
I'm on the
Blackout,
last.
Too.
Right? Yeah. I'm on there too.
You
and I be like, if you want me a little bit, I can get you talking shit. I just
my brother just commented that.
Yeah, I'm on there.
Random Max joint too. Random Max recipe Sean Price. I'm on Random Max too. If you go, there is nobody in the Detroit, Chicago area I haven't worked with. And the Benny the Butcher story, we'll get to that in a minute, but when I say Royce the 5'9" and Reggie Noble have been, and Kim have been instrumental in making me walk into it. And like now, finally, at 44, I'm ready to do a real album. Like I didn't fought every demon. My kid graduated from Howard. Shouts out to my daughter. She in law school now. I'm on city council. I have an amazing inner circle. And so this record that we're going to talk about, which I gave y'all one that did not make the record, but it's a record that is fun to me. It's some grown ass shit. I'm very excited about it. It's to be alive at 44 after everything I've seen and endured. It's truly God's mercy and grace. I should not be here. Like I just shouldn't be here. So, you know.
I just want you to accept the legend title.
No, I wouldn't. No.
I mean, you have to because you earned it. Well, it's not like you talking just to be talking.
But let me tell you why. To whom much is given, much is required.
Okay.
And I used to have a very haughty spirit because I had a chip on my shoulder, always trying to prove to people. So now that God has afforded me to bump my head and to lose everything and to be ostracized and to have to remake and reform and be reshaped, I'm not a legend. I have worked with legends. Like I worked with Ronald Isley. I don't know nobody else who could say that. I wrote Jesus for Ronald Isley and Patti LaBelle. I don't know nobody else who could say that.
Where the applause at, man?
I was cute. I was making sure I had got that joint that she was mentioning.
I wrote for Lettuce. Like I'm not lying. I didn't wrote for these people. You know what I'm saying? I wrote for Kim. I wrote for Christette Michelle. I wrote for Chaka Khan. I worked with the only two people in my life I have not worked with that I'm going to work with is PJ Morton because he's simply amazing. He's the greatest, one of the greatest prolific songwriters in the world.
He's one of my favorites.
Listen, sir, he has a song called Mountains and Molehills. It saved my life. Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There was a girl from this small town. She didn't really fit in. She wants to leave and spread her wings, but he feels that she's boxed in. He says, I'll never make it in the big city. because things are always moving too fast. Besides, where would I live? Where would I work? So much to search. And she's fresh out of gas. She stopped the excuses. Don't believe the lies. Make up your mind, and then you got to try instead of making mountains out of molehills. That's what, when I met him, I was crying. When I met Stevie Wonder, I was going to kill myself the day before.
Come on.
I swear to God, I was in the darkest place.
Come on, man.
Mel, you going so many places.
I'm just saying, like,
I love it though.
Like, I'm very, listen, my lawyer name is Stephanie Hammond.
Yeah.
She has represented the greatest R&B hip hop artist in Detroit.
Okay.
And she was like, Stevie Wonder gonna be here. And I had just got dumped by a guy. I used to get dumped a lot. Not no more though, but I did. They used to play with me. And I used to play in these streets. But that's another story. But you know, they ugly and I'm fine. It all works out. But you ain't like that, did you? Anyway, I was Mason in the morning, Angie Starr.
Yes.
They was like, you supposed to be up there. So Mason takes his badge off and gives it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, don't you move, don't you go. So I'm crying, I'm waiting in line. I'm in a dark, dark place, but I have the Fulfilling This album with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Stevie Wonder brother said, take her up there to go meet Stevie Wonder. And I can show you the pictures. I have tears in my eyes because sometimes God has to send you an aha moment to remind you that you matter.
Right.
So that was one. And then another one was when I ran for city council. That was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. I lost so many friends because they don't understand that I'm on a mission.
They're not your friend.
That's what I was just about to say.
It's so many people who I thought I've helped out. I never aired them out, but if I ever do, their businesses will shut down because I have receipts. People be lying, but I keep receipts. I'll get you right together. Thank God for my therapist. Shouts out to Dr. Laura. But I had to really come to grips, and I'm Melanie Rutherford unapologetically. Like, I don't.
You know what? I'm glad you came up here to give, Royce his flowers, because he get a lot of backlash.
He does.
And he does a lot for people.
Dog.
And they don't know.
Listen.
They really don't know.
I can text him right now. He was here 2 weeks ago in Biscuits and Bourbon. And I said, I
don't know if you seen, because when what he's going to in reference to somebody recently saying something about Royce, I had text you, but I don't know if you got.
Yeah, I try to, because I'm very protective. Like, this is my dude. Like, I've known this dude forever, right? But Royce and Red and Kim and and Bubby, like my real crew, I hurt you over there.
Yeah.
Like, I get you together.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Yeah, you
like
did.
what was said. It's all right. My thing was,
and that's Detroit. That's Detroit shit.
Yeah.
Right? And people are entitled over. You're entitled to some shit you ain't supposed to be entitled to.
Listen.
Yeah.
Like, he worked, he got to where he is by working. And he does do a lot for people. You don't always have to hear what people do for people.
If you knew, and I'm gonna say this,
but he ain't supposed to. He ain't like.
He never bragged.
He's not supposed to.
He never. Royce the 5'9" and Reggie Noble are two of the realest people I've ever had. If I never listen, and this is me, if I never do a record again with them, I'm satisfied because they have shown me what loyalty is, and they showed me how to be my own person. When I ran for city council, I went to Royce. I was like, Royce, I'm gonna do this. He said, Mel, you should, because I talk a lot, right? You can't talk this much shit and not, I talk a lot of shit, but I do. Like, I'll get you together.
Ain't nothing wrong with talking shit.
I talk. I be like, what you talking about?
Ain't nothing wrong with talking shit.
So anyway.
Hey, real quick though.
What's up?
Redman, how did the relationship with you, with the Gilla House,
this is really a great story. My brother Crunch, he just got out of prison about a year and a half ago. There was an Impact show, right? And I needed $5,000. My brother just found out I was his sister. He gave me the money. He said, I ain't never giving you nothing again. And you know Gil Garrett, that's the police. He was my manager.
Yeah, you want to come up here?
He was my manager. No, he was. It was him.
Oh, for real?
He was my manager. I mean, I played him, but he was my manager. He's still people. No, listen, I was crazy. You get me? I was nuts. I was going through some things. Gil was
going through some
things. Gil be like, yo, listen, let me listen.
And we bring it up when you get here. When you come, man, let me know when you come.
Gil Garrett knows all where the bones are buried. He be like, y'all just don't know me. Cause he watched me come from nothing. Like I didn't get a regular job. Let me tell you something. I didn't get a regular job till I was 37. I didn't work. I did music.
Yeah.
I've been a husband, because you had to adult, because you need to have insurance, right? And I didn't know that. I had to get my teeth fixed.
Right.
So I got me some insurance.
My
you know what I'm saying?
You go, girl.
Got my teeth. See, and so, but Gil, it's so many people. Like when I say. So let me finish the story. So we was down in Florida, and I was singing at the BET soundstage, and Redman saw me on stage, and he didn't have no room. And I'm one of them people like, okay, you gonna stay with me. I wasn't trying to bone him. I was just trying to give him a room. So the last day, I did a freestyle off of Eminem. My name is some shady. I said, give me 30 seconds, and he gave me his first time I seen a black card. You can't get nobody from Pontiac no black card. I saw a black card. I saw the black card.
She saw the black card.
I was like, I'm about to go shopping. So he paid for my room. He had a shout out to Jennifer. He paid for my room. And the next week, Ellis, my manager, sent me a check for $5,000. And then 2 weeks after that, I made a deal. Most people wouldn't say this. You got to be ballsy to say it. I said, Bubby Webb, keep Bubby. I said, I can't go to New York unless he come with me. And I took Bubby to New York. And it pissed off a lot of people because a lot of people get caught up like I messed up people's deals. Mm-hmm. If y'all, let me tell you something. Those records that you hear me on prior to Redman and in the industry, I got like $50. Can you imagine making $50 off a Can't Fuck With Me? Like, I got $50.
Good classics, though.
Trust me, I understand.
I got $50 off of Follow Your Dreams. That's what I got. So they was playing these where everybody was eating. I'm starving. I'm messing with bums. You know what I'm saying? I'm messing with bum men. I'm getting treated like nothing. And people was taking advantage of it because when you come from brokenness, and I was broken, you don't know your worth. So I just be, like if you gave me a word, what's that word say? I was in Detroit making out what it do. I'm a bad motherfucker, let me tell you about you. And I would do that. That's me, I can still do it. Bad, I don't understand, but you know Melly Mill gon' give you all the plan. Don't play with it, stay with it. You better know I'm the bad motherfucker that you know for sure. I would do shit like that.
Mm-hmm. That reminded me that you was doing that the last time I seen Cookie. So you got like, remember we was at
we was at the music
having a good time.
Having a good time. She was so everybody would eat, and I wasn't eating, and I had to start fighting for Mel, you know. And a lot of people to this day they don't get that. They it's so much. In the Yak, it's so many people that are so talented but have an illusion of grandeur. Because what has happened is this social media that made you think you was something you really not. You don't listen. You don't. I tell people you don't want to come up against me. Like I'm still a monster. Like, and I know, like, I'm not being funny. I love battle rapping. I love like singing. Oh my God. Cause you know it's these new girls, they be saying little stuff. I be like, hold on. This ain't what you want. Cause I go for the jugular. I talk about your kids. I talk about your dog. Yeah,
I like how you embrace a lot of them though.
I do.
I definitely do see that though.
I am very helpful, but I'm very honest because people be believing the hype. You don't know what it's like to write 500 songs and get rejected on 500 songs. I do. You don't know what it's like to walk in Sylvia Rome's office and because you were never taught how to have soft skills, I blew $1 million deals. Like, you don't know what it's like to sign your publishing away out of desperation, and then you still got to look at yourself in the mirror and get up and make it happen.
Right.
And so I try. My advice to any artist from here is stop listening to social media because it makes you think you're bigger than what you are. You not a monster in these streets. And listen, Reggie Noble still making money. Still doing shows, still getting paid,
and still dope. And instrumentals, he's killing it.
And will hurt your feelings. And so I try to tell all these artists here because they have a haughty spirit. Let life hit you. Show me your discography. Show me what you've done. And a lot of people can't show. Like you can't. I I don't argue with people whose name ain't been on charts.
Yeah.
I want
you hear this?
I don't argue.
You hear this?
I mean, that's a big flex.
I don't
argue
with people who've never, you don't have a gold record, you've never seen it, never touched it. You can't talk to me about.
You got it.
Listen, listen. When I first heard her name, I was 16.
Wow.
I'll be 37 next month.
Mama still got it.
I was 16.
But I say that, and I'm not being fake. Like, people be like, oh, I'm dope. I be like, you've never been booed. You've never been at the Apollo. You've never done the things that I've done.
You ain't did it.
So I don't have to try to make you feel good. That ain't my job. My job is to tell you how not to make the same mistakes I made.
Right.
And one of the mistakes I made is I believed my own hype. And I was dope and still am, but I didn't know whose I was and who I belonged to. And so now at 44, I know I'm a grown woman.
Grown ass woman.
Grown woman.
Grown ass woman.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm grown.
I said it for you. Grown ass woman.
And I try to tell artists, like, stop getting caught up in this beef that's not real.
Yeah.
You're not making, if it doesn't make money or make legacy, you just making noise.
Yeah. And people compete for the dumbest reasons.
Well, most people want to be loved. Most artists are from brokenness, and so they want to be loved. I came from brokenness,
right,
and I had to get healed. And that's why I don't even sound the same way I sounded 2 years ago. When you truly are walking in your calling and your ministry, you're nobody great unless you got hate. People hate me every day. A month ago, white woman whooped my ass downtown. I didn't do nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But because of what
you gotta learn how to embrace that.
You gotta embrace it. People. I'm fat. I'm like, but I can take your husband.
Yep.
I am not.
That's right. The most gun shots I done used.
I'm just one of them people. I'm like, really? That's what you. And even like with Mo, he really broke up with me to go get a record deal, and we are still friends. That's still my guy. Yeah. But like with my like in my private life, it's very private. Like I
still a foul nigga.
Mo, you not foul. You good people.
Hey, leave him alone, man. You gotta cut my hair.
Well, he ain't gotta cut mine. You a foul.
But again, it's really. Like, if you knew, like, so many people here in Pontiac are in competition for what?
For what?
We all broke.
But see,
broke.
I feel like
that's what the biggest thing. Like, and I'm quick to say because I really don't like it, and he's one of the biggest talks around here lately is the young guy DDG.
Right.
And I be saying the same thing about them. I'm like, why y'all hating on him when he's where everybody? All of y'all want to be.
They hate on things they can't do.
Exactly.
And you have to understand, everybody not meant to be a star. Some people meant to be.
That again?
Everybody ain't a star. Some people meant to be number threes. Be a great number.
But see, that's okay.
I am a great number two. I love being number two.
I tell you what.
See.
I tell you what. She
cut it out. Cut it out.
And I know
20 years?
You say 20 years has been in
22.
I tell you what.
And I just told you. I heard about
you
when I was 16.
But
that's 21 years.
Hey, listen to this. Cause she talk about how she's changed, and yes, your voice has definitely evolved in the greatest way too. Because I'm at the job, I'm big Benny the Butcher fan, and get to the last song or one of the last songs. It's been a minute. Song going, I hear my guy Royce. All right, I ain't even looked at the credits. I just put it on. I ain't had time. I'm building trucks. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you do your job.
And I hear that voice. Immediately got I only like this is no, it can't be. But I go look at the credits and sure enough, Melanie Rutherford on the damn song.
But that's again, Royce. He will come. I will be in such a dark place, and he'll be like, "Hey, Mel, get up here." And I come to the studio, and heaven. I know people say that, and they be like Reggie, music is my savior, and through music, I've been able to bless others. But this season, God has allowed me to use my platform to help my people. And when it's over, it's over. Like when I'm not supposed to be a politician no more, I'm done with it. But I needed to do this because let me tell you why, and this is real. And I might get emotional, but it's so real.
Take your time.
The city of Pontiac saved my life. When I couldn't get love the way I wanted at home, the city loved me. When I couldn't feed myself, the city fed me. When I couldn't clothe my child, the city clothed my child. When I couldn't find the strength to endure brokenness, the city healed me. And I owed y'all that. I owed y'all to be on city council. I owed y'all to take everything that they throw at me. And they throw everything at me.
Right.
Like everything you could think of, they say about me. And I do it because this city needs to know that you matter. And I think people don't understand it. The city of Pontiac is the most amazing place in the world if you let it be. And I'm not just saying, like, who can say that they signed a $50 million deal for the county to come back to the act? I can say that. Who can say that they're creating housing and creating jobs? I can say that. So if I left today, if I died today, I did what I said I was going to do.
Made the set proud.
I did the, listen, they
made
gonna,
the set proud,
they gonna
baby.
play. They gonna play
baby.
everything I do.
Yeah.
Who can say that they be among kings and queens? The Bible says he'll put you among kings and queens if you let him. And it ain't me being preacher, but I know a little bit. Who can say that I've been like when I say I've been in front of the kings and queens of this nation and I did it my way and I never backed down and I never compromised and I show up dressed to impress. Southside Project strong and no one can take that from me. So when they and that's why I walk a little different and I talk a little different because this city deserves a damn hero. We deserve a hero. And I can say, like, shouts out to my council people, and I don't want to just be political. You ain't gonna never see a council that moved the way this council moved. You ain't gonna never see people who really, all of us are underdogs. You got 2 convicted felons, 2 people that's from the LGBTQ community, 2 pastors are old hope. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never see it. You ain't gonna never see it again. Ever. And so when I talk my junk, people, like, I could say stuff to people, they be like, why you do this, why you do that? I be like, because if I don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. And I used to get caught up in thinking when people gonna give me a pat on the back. They never are.
Never.
A king is never honored in his homeland.
Never.
So I don't look for them. Because the validation is when I see a little girl that used to be homeless, but now she got a home. Or when I see a mother that struggled, couldn't pay their bills, and it happened. And I ain't got to put it on Facebook. That's another thing I hate about being a person that has a platform. We put way too much on about people. Like, people don't know. My grandma used to say, sit down and shut up. We need to sit down and shut up and we the cancel culture. We want to cancel everybody. Let's cancel bad attitude. Let's cancel man bashing. I get so
and women bashing.
And women bashing.
I hate that.
I get so tired of women in leadership around here bashing black men. Like, really? Like, for real? Like, I'm sorry you're not attractive. You know, you can go to the Mac store. But I need you to get, like, this is not city council, so I can say what I want. But think about how many posts do you see, and you'll be like, you are very depressed. You need a hug.
You can see it in their eyes.
Listen.
You can see it in their eyes. A lot of people be out here pump faking.
Listen, when I'm angry, you know, I be like, leave me alone. And that's the thing. When I had my episode, when I first got on council, right? You know, I clown. And I made it the front page of the news. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I called a lady a name. It was very bad. And I immediately apologized because I suffer from PTSD. It's a diagnosis that I'm not ashamed of. I have mental health issues. I deal with it. I take my meds and I do a lot of other stuff. I meditate. I do what I have to do to be successful. So when I had that moment, everybody thought, oh, it's over. She's done. And I went and got me a life coach. Shouts out to Rebecca Thompson, one of the baddest life coaches, whatever. And she told me how to change my thought process and how to see my value. And that's what's wrong. Most of us are one step away from greatness. But you know what we have? The fear. The fear of being great.
Yep.
Like this show, right? How many people told you couldn't do this show? Don't even answer that.
I remember.
Yeah.
We met on the line.
Uh-huh.
What was it, 2017, said?
Mm-hmm.
Might have been 2016.
It was, we did the same job. He relieved me. He relieved me. Then he was the next
You fired him.
No. I relieved him like as
you
far
didn't fire this man.
No. We was both on the union.
You was a union. UW, shout out to UW. UAW. Y'all did that. Yeah. Y'all got y'all money. Y'all said, hold the line. Keep going.
He told me, he was like, we talked about music. We realized we both had a love for music. I'm from Detroit.
Hey, what's that?
From 7 Mile.
Okay.
What's up?
You all right. Your mama got a little money. That's what it was. Keep going.
But he knew some
Not
guys
really.
from Pontiac. So that's how you got my attention.
And we was just talking about battle rap, and then he was like, I really want to start a radio show. I was like,
can I say this? And say it doesn't ever hear me. I'm so proud of you, my baby. Because these, you are giving.
My drop for this. Hold
you
on.
Are giving. Drop it up.
There we go.
You are giving people a place to feel safe.
Yeah.
When I ran for city council, I came up here. It was the worst week of my life, man. They wanted me to protest my homeboy. I wouldn't do it because I don't see color, I see real, and people make mistakes because we all make mistakes, we all fall short. And they were like doing everything. They were putting human bowel movements on my signs. They were sending me threatening messages. I have 2 stalkers right now. Shouts out to y'all. How you doing?
That's nasty.
I came up here and I was really depressed. And I was like, I'm going to win. I said, I don't care what nobody say, care what nobody do, I'm going to win. And I'm going to show them. And it's been hard, right? Because leadership is hard.
It takes a lot to be a leader.
It takes a lot to be a real one. Yeah. It's a difference. Everybody can lead, but who you lead them to and where you lead them to.
Well, if you ain't real, you can't lead.
So for me, I have my fake moments. I do fake stuff. I be fake. I'm so real.
So we also human.
I'm also human. But I love being on city council. Mm-hmm. I love making a difference.
What's new for the city that's not being talked about?
Oh man, let's talk about. We are giving away $50,000 worth of grant funds for small businesses. That's coming up. If you have a business in the city of Pontiac and you live in the city of Pontiac, you get a $50,000 grant you need to be on that. We have jobs that were never created. We have a code enforcement. And I know y'all mad about the parking, but that's necessary for a business to improve.
Okay.
I know. Shouts out to the code enforcement. That was the big man. Shouts out to the code enforcement. That's my friend. We have a mayor. And I don't always agree with the mayor, but I respect him and he respects me, and we have a working relationship. Mm-hmm. We have also had great job opportunities for men and women that you can apply for. We are redoing the mini park. So in my district, it's Motor Park, and it's also the Dunlap is being redone. Okay. We're also doing a $500,000 to restore Crystal Lake. What I'm most proud of is we are trying to figure out how we can change our housing structure. So right now, there's a housing deficit in the country. On average, how much you think rent is around Pontiac for a 2-bedroom?
2-bedroom?
Like 1,200.
Probably about 1,200.
1,200.
Yeah, I was about to say about 1,200.
So do you know that you could take that 1,200 and buy you a house?
Yeah.
But no one. So we're doing home ownership. We did home repair programs. And so what happens is what you have to do is even though you're doing music and hip hop, you have to infuse politics and get people up here to talk about this stuff.
I was just about to tell you, tell the mayor if he ever want to reach out.
Shouts out to Tim to the Grandma.
Yeah.
And I listen, people. I love Tim. Like we listen.
He was supposed to come up here when he was running, actually, but something happened last minute.
Yeah, but get him up here. Get him up here.
He's definitely got to
have real conversations. And that's good. Like, and I'm not just being real. We have openly gay men that's on council. We have open, and listen. Shouts out to the children. I love them all. You just got to be who you is. Like, I'm a single mother. I'm a single mother, but not a single woman. If you call what I'm saying.
I got you.
Okay, so yeah, I'm taking. We have so many programs, and I sit on the Main Street board. Did you know that you can get funding for your business as a downtown business owner? For Main Street.
Oh no, I didn't.
Exactly, because information is freedom and information is power, and this is the time for you. Do you know what you can do with $50,000 for your business?
Right.
Come on, and even if you don't live in Pontiac, you can get, but your business is in Pontiac, you can get up to a $50,000 loan for your business.
Wow.
And that's real. That's real money. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Where is this information located?
That is on Pontiac.mi.us. That's Pontiac.mi.us. One more time for the road. Pontiac. That's you see how much I love my Pontiac.mi.us.
I'm gonna make sure I'm headed to Pontiac.
Listen, y'all better get this money. First time home buyer program. They have a program coming in next year for you to buy a house. I'm about to be the first one of my mama kids to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? At 44. And I ain't sleeping with Mr. Jeffro to get the house. It's me.
Shit.
With that, I'm getting my own house. You know, get my own house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even have to. Well, don't worry about that. But anyway,
you ain't in the bind.
I ain't no mind.
You ain't gotta call Nate.
I ain't gotta call Nate the Great.
Hey, you mentioned something about the homie in a club opening up.
Yes, so Royce is working on opening up a business down. Not Royce, excuse me. Rose Spit. It's happening. He's coming. We're speaking it into fruition. Like,
is this separate from?
I couldn't answer that. You would have to ask him yourself. Okay. I just know he's coming, and I'm excited.
Okay.
Listen. We got a place downtown that does. Have you ate at Biscuits and Bourbon yet?
No.
Baby, them shipping grits. Listen, shouts out to Biscuits and Bourbon.
Yeah.
Mo Black.
I haven't been there yet.
Listen, get your catfish. Get you some. You know what I'm saying. We do some mimosas. Vita Michelle is one of the managers over there.
Oh, yeah,
she owns Divine 52. Black businesswoman, like amazing. Like it's so much stuff we could be proud of in this city. We are finally getting a youth center.
Hey, let Vita know she come up here too.
We getting a youth center.
Nah,
we getting
I
a
didn't
youth
hear
center.
that.
Yes, we gonna be able to fish back on the project land. Think about it. I'm just saying.
D-Lur, he's running late. He'll probably be here when you
it's
when you
cool.
leaving out. But
I'm not leaving yet. My ride.
He did want me to ask you what's going on with the bridge in the MLK.
So listen, I want everybody to hear my voice. I'm gonna talk serious right now.
Okay, great.
Gonna be professional. Focus. Cameras on me. Listen. So we are working on the repair and replace of the MLK bridge. The bridge is beyond repair. We're actually going to be doing the bridge over.
Okay.
A shout out to our lovely Congresswoman Haley Stevens. She ended up getting $3 million, and Brenda Carter helped get $10 million as well. And that's nothing. Y'all need to know these folks that's running for these races. Yeah. You know, it's big races next year. You know who's running. Shouts out. I got to tell you a story, and I forgot to mention this, but let me tell you about the Oakland County connection. So 2 days ago, I'm working on my turkey drive, and one of my sponsors just couldn't get all the turkeys. And I'm going to talk about the leadership at Oakland County versus before to now and how it all relates. So Dave Woodward, who is the county commissioner, president over the county commissioners, I called Dave. I said, "Hey, Dave, this is Mel." Now, Dave's name is Dave Tyrone Woodward. You get what I'm saying? And I said, "Listen, I need help getting turkeys for the city of Pontiac." And he didn't ask me to mention this. He said, "I got you. So he's all the way in Arlington, Texas, about to make sure that the people of Pontiac are being fed. And you're like, what does that mean? It means that he cared. It means that he show up. Dave Coulter chose to bring the county back to the city of Pontiac because the funding and opportunity. You hear people all the time talk about, they trying to get rid of everybody in Pontiac. No, we not. We're trying to make this city better because believe me, gentrification been here.
Yeah.
So y'all can get off that.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is we use ignorance instead of having emotional intelligence. So people like Dave Woodward, Dave Coulter, people like Brenda Lawrence, who is one of the greatest congresswomen to ever walk the face of the earth, they want to see this city grow. People like Mike McGinnis, who is the president of our council, and I can say this hands down, is probably one of the realest people you'll ever meet. W.A. Carrington, he's the pro tem, one of the realest people you'll ever meet. We all have our uniqueness. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is people like us don't talk to them. We talk at them.
Right.
So just knowing your people, and I hold people accountable. If you ain't never seen me in the council meeting, I get you together. I do. But it's because I want this city to be great. And music is a part of that. Do you know we had a music festival and nobody from the Yak got into it when they could? Because the complaint is we didn't want. But now think about, listen to this. You know who's on the art commissioners? Ubadiah. Ubadiah is on the art commission. Shouts out to Ubadiah. Big O, you know, that's my guy. You got Ivan Quintez, who is one of the greatest artists ever. You got Mia Brooks. You got, there's so many black, beautiful, you got Felicia Sky. You got Max May. I could keep naming. These are people that are doing these things that we don't talk about. So when you hear people talk about the Yak, they always talk about, it's crime. Man, crime is the Lord. We ain't on the top 10 no more. Up top. How about that?
Detroit is.
But like, we that's my W. I'm talking about the Yak. Talking about the Yak. And this is another thing, and it's real. I never thought I would say this. We have one of the coolest majors of Oakland County Sheriff. Like Major Ewing, and I give him so much. Major Ewing looks out for this community. And we give Oakland County Sheriff such a hard time, but they actually truly are doing the work.
They don't bother nobody.
They don't bother no unless you bother them.
Right. They do not bother.
But if you bother them, they're gonna bother you.
I done left the radio show drunk plenty of times.
You was drinking watermelon.
And they never.
Did you just openly admit that you?
I know, right, man? That's what I'm just kind of like.
What is wrong with you?
The problem is, in Detroit, we don't give a fuck. That's the problem.
This ain't that. This Oakland County. You gotta get it.
But I make it home. And I live in Oakland County.
Okay. Look at God. You didn't move now.
I live in Oakland County now. I live in Oakland County.
And I know I asked you this last time, but I just want to make sure it's still the case. You still get a house?
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
But I also am putting my album out on my own record label called Mellow Smooth Records.
Oh, nice.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so
nice.
I was dating a bum. And shut up.
You a foul nigga.
If you knew who he was, he really is. But no. This is real. So I started. We gonna get in so much trouble. Okay, listen. Shut up. People sue me now. Shut up. Okay, I ain't got no money. So I was dating this guy, and I said I'm tired of dealing in my dysfunction. And so I started going to therapy. I started my therapy journey about 13 years ago, but I got serious about it like 7 years ago. And so the album is called Confessions of a Loveaholic because I love. Ooh, baby, I love. And it is an album for us to get healed, both men and women. And the first scene, it goes, so he says, what do you want to talk about, Mel? And I say, I talk about my relationships with my father. My father just, father passed this year.
Sorry.
He actually, true story, he has been dead since December the 21st, and his wife didn't tell me until August the 2nd. So he was dead. Yeah. I've lost my guy. I've lost a lot of people this year.
Wow.
And so that's why this record, and I'm not just saying this record is my healing record. It is about love in all faces, and love of self, love of lust, love of masturbation, love of money, love of the illusion of love, and then finally realizing that the love that you have to have, the love that I was looking for was from my father to validate me, but I have to love me enough to love me. And it's going to heal so many men and women because we don't talk about mental health enough in the Black community.
Right.
Black men never get a place or safe space to express themselves about mental health. I think all of y'all need to have a therapist. Everybody I know that's rich. Look at that. That's the I have that. Look at. I'm proud of you.
I go in and out.
But see, I go every week. My therapist just texts me like, "Is you coming tomorrow?"
She let me call.
See, I do. I be like, "Ma'am, this ain't gonna work." But I say this because
he actually put me on my therapist.
Listen. It's an app called Therapy for Black Men. Everybody, it's a therapy for Black girls, melon therapy. It's a couple therapists down the street. Cassandra Thomas, shouts out to Cassandra Southside, one of the best therapists you could find around here. We gotta talk about I'm gonna put it like this: you already go out in the world and you fighting everything, and we don't know if you coming back home safe, right? Y'all need a safe space. And that's what I'm trying to create in the city of Pontiac. But through my music is to heal people. Yeah. And this album is my coup de grace. It is I'm excited. I'm scared because of the things I'm gonna say on it. But I have to do it. It's like birthing a baby.
Transparency?
Yeah. I have one of the records says, Doctor, please. Can you please help me? I tried to buy it once or twice. It didn't work for me. I found it in a bottle. I thought it was a pill, but it wasn't for real. Cause I'm addicted to love. Addicted to lust. I'm a loveaholic. And I'm addicted to love. I love love. I love love. And so it comes out January 2025. It is a labor of love. And as the last part of my healing is weight loss, and so that's what I'm working on. I gained weight because I didn't want to deal with people, you know. But now that I'm healing and I'm losing weight, I'm very transparent. I'm under 300 pounds. I've not been under 300 pounds in like 2 years. I'm under 300 pounds.
Here you go.
I'm gonna be 220 strapped, but I'm still fat. And my journey is to heal. Like I feel like if I heal, my city can heal. Like I'm not just saying that. I want everybody to know what it feels like, to know what happiness looks like and healthiness looks like. And to whom much is given, much is required. It's just like if you look at the leadership on city. Did you know that, and this is real, and that's why I'm glad we're talking about politics and music and all that. Did you know that the governor, shout out to Big Gretch, and Jeremy Moss wiped out the school district of Pontiac's deficit?
Wow.
No, I didn't.
Y'all didn't even know that. Big Gretch, Jeremy Moss, they did that.
That's hot.
So that's under Gil Garrett. So we gotta shout like you gotta shout like we gotta give people their flowers.
Hey Gil, when you ready, man, let me know.
You know. And so, you know, and like, do you know, like Kano Phillips?
Oh yeah, shout out to Kano.
Kano is so many. Listen, but remember, Kano was a hip hop dancer.
Right.
People don't know that. And all of us is in
the band. I heard
in the band.
We used to be up in there, man.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's why I know. I first knew Kano from then. But
I've been waiting on these hard questions y'all said y'all wanted to ask.
We just vibing.
No. I told you it's always a good time, especially when you come up here.
Oh man.
Royce the 5'9".
Okay.
Where did that connection actually come from?
Royce and me met at Azar Studio.
That's my nigga. Shout out to Zara.
And
all
Royce, I have watched Royce go from drinking and all that other stuff to being an advocate for mental health. Right. Look at what he did.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Look at go listen to what was
Royce got better. Like way. I'm not saying he wasn't dope because I've been a Royce fan, but he took it to like I never
when he started producing
that too.
Listen,
but even before
we got rap. Never ever once to dash it down in my prayers. All I ever wanted was to be amazing.
I had that in the story earlier. That's my joy.
And we did a record when we did nigga be claiming that they be from loyalty. Who are you?
Hey, so how did you end up on? I mean, I know Royce was the connection, but how did that like?
Royce said, "Mill, come down. I need to do this record."
You was in the studio?
I was in the studio. Yeah.
Where, Heaven?
Heaven, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still haven't made it there.
Listen, it's the greatest place
I want to go so bad.
It's great. I I know people don't get it. Like, hip hop is changing. I ain't really happy with what's happening right now. I just feel like hip hop, the era of excellence has changed.
Right.
I mean, you have Sexy Red on stage, and that's the new thing. Pregnant.
It's fuck.
And I don't cuss. She's a beautiful black woman.
She is.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
But what are we telling our children, and what are we telling ourselves? And then we got babies that, I'm not knocking Sexy Red, but we got, like, I'm a little Kim fan. So, you know, I'm going to throw shade if you can't get paid. So I can't never knock Sexy.
Yeah. Kim was a motherfucker.
It still is.
Her and Fox.
Still is. But what I'm saying is, we have a responsibility to our children. And I think that it's in Pontiac, Binkster, B, like, we got real monsters here. And what I would love to see is that everybody from Pontiac that has talent get together and do a compilation. I think that would be so dope.
I met a lot of Pontiac legends because of him.
Oh, this guy?
We did the 92 Journey to him.
Yeah.
I mean, you seen that cipher?
I don't think I made it. They didn't invite me. I would have.
I seen you the video.
Nobody invited me.
I'm sure you probably seen.
What happened was, my nigga, he's a great guy.
Great.
So I caught him.
It's a dope beat though. Hold on.
This his beat.
I made that.
Yeah.
Every time I try to find
you did this last time. You should
every
be there.
time I try to do. It's the thinking that I love for. It's the thing you say that is true. I think that is the greatest. I'm happy that we made it. It's the real that comes through. Music shop, what are you gonna do, baby? Let that music hit your soul and just be free. I'm done.
They got me fucked up. Melanie Rutherford just freestyled over my shit, bitch ass nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, nigga.
I still got it.
Yeah.
Second chocolate.
Yeah.
Second chocolate. You gotta do that. See up.
Yeah. Hold on. What the fuck is y'all talking about? She just freestyled over my shit, nigga.
Dope. I want to do a record with you.
Let's get it.
My number 248-390-0591.
Hey, she just
my phone's both.
I'm looking for a record to do.
You have to go back to the video to look at it.
Yeah, I'm serious. I want to do. I will sing on anything, long as it ain't trash.
Hey, so on the new record, you got producers you already locked in with. What's going on?
No, I have 2 more records I need to come up with.
So you done except for 2?
No, I'm re-recording all of it.
Oh, okay.
But
hey,
this record, that's it. Creep. Nah, but this record, it's a lot. Danny Smith, Dan Smith, Bubby Webb. This record is hard. Like like when we get off the record, I play one of them for you. Mm-hmm. This record is it's my love song. I'm not, people like, I'm free, I'm better. I am so happy right now. I am manifesting the life I want. Mm-hmm. I have an amazing inner circle. Mm-hmm. And I still weed them out. Mm-hmm. I weed you out.
You got to.
I be like, you ain't gonna work. I'm happy. I'm happy.
It's a blessing. Because black people survive for the most part.
Yeah, I don't survive, I thrive.
Yeah, a lot of black folks don't know how to live.
But that's because you know what it is though, and this is real. We want to meet our representative instead of being our authentic self.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I could be the fakest chick in the world. I done came in here and be like, oh my God, I'm just doing so many things. That's not me. Hey, listen, I still struggle. I still have to rob people to pay for. I still have to make sure that my mental, my spiritual, my emotional is aligned. But I can tell you that God is real. I can tell you that I am in the best place I've ever been. And even in my storms, I come out stronger. Mm-hmm. And I think like with the music shop, this platform gives y'all the opportunity to just come out stronger.
Appreciate it. Hey, real quick, while it's fresh on my mind though, because y'all pray to me. Real talk, it wouldn't be no music shop if it wasn't for no Melly Mel, Coop the Real, Follow Your Dreams shit. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Real talk. Like that shit that they did and Bubby Webb. All three of y'all, the three-headed monster, on what y'all did early on with
That's
y'all
really
early
true.
work, Millennium Edition especially. I mean, it was, even though it's a hood street classic album, you know, Coop, outside of Follow Your Dreams, that record, but you know.
But Coop was the greatest.
It was hope. You know, it was just that somebody is at that moment, like he had commercials on TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning on BET and seeing real commercials. I'm going to Sam Goody buying MGB albums. You know what I'm saying? That shit was inspiring for somebody that's 2021 at that time.
But you gotta know, like Coop is. Shouts out to Coop the Real.
Shout out to Coop the Real. For sure. Free Coop. Free
When
Real.
I did Follow, have you ever heard Follow Your Dreams?
I got it out. You heard. He heard.
So if I did, I just don't remember.
I'm gonna just say
you got a lot of music.
No, but this is one of the first.
But they stay in rotation.
They stay in rotation. So it go. I was lost. I'm gonna sing. It go. I was lost and lonely with no sense of foundation. Till someone came and told me to pray for some direction. My approach was filled with negativity, filled with sex and drugs, no reality. But now I know I succeed because I have a seed. And the road gets hard and low. There was times in my life when I had no place to go. I endured the hardship and pain that life can surely bring. But faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things yet seen. And I prayed and asked the God, he said, Melly Mel, go ahead and follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. I'm about to be Coop on that shit.
And so, people, that record, but if you listen to it, I was really lost. That's okay. You so funny.
I'm gonna interject on one thing.
What's up?
I don't never really do it behind the camera, but sometimes when you in your lost moment, you make the
greatest. Listen, I
heard that song.
I was homeless. I had just had a baby. I was living under the Phoenix Center. I was broken, and when I said I'm going. Listen, my daughter and my daughter is the best thing God ever gave me. Mm-hmm. And she pushed me to get my stuff together.
Yeah.
And when I did Follow Your Dreams, every young girl knew. I have had people walk up to me like, I remember you singing that song and I followed my dreams and I got my kids together. And people you never look for that. Because that means you didn't do it from a genuine place.
Yeah.
Right.
But follow your dreams. And when I say can't F with me, I still feel like that. Like, I feel like can't nobody F with me. Man. Like, have you ever heard F? Oh my God, I was terrible. But I was so bad. But
you said you was terrible?
I was terrible. I was like, Coop and Melly Mel.
Your terrible is.
I was terrible.
That shit's perfect. I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah. I know you're mad. Don't be sad because you know the rest. And people was like, that was the act because you needed that. You needed. So I still every once in a while I play it. Like I got a song that go revenge is a dish that's best served cold. They'd be like. Took my man, God rest his soul. Lord knows if I ever get my hands on you, no talk, you know what I got to do is murder. And that's why I don't listen to it, because it really goes, I was hard. I ain't
gonna lie. I'm still up to how you freestyled over my beat.
Oh,
That's a trophy. Like, hearing, I was 16. You was
I'm
working
about
with
to
Jay
cry.
Hill.
Like, I don't want to cry.
She was working with Jay Hill. The 67 Riots mixtape.
Yes.
For real. The 67 Riots mixtape.
I remember Melly Mel.
They recorded
talent shows.
Did you say Melly Mel?
They recorded that.
I hate being called Melly Mel. I be like,
you gotta embrace that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna embrace it. Call me Melly Mel.
Embrace that shit.
But you know if they call me that in city council, I'm cussing all y'all out.
Nah, not at the city. It ain't my fault. They recorded that mixtape in my mama's living room.
Wow.
Right? I had always been into music production, but, watching that, I watched it. It was in my mother's living room.
Wow.
My brother, he hosted the mixtape.
Yes.
Reign the Instigator.
Yes.
That's my brother.
That's crazy. Man.
I remember when he went, he got all the mics, the computer mic. My mama had bought a Gateway computer.
Dang.
And I'm looking at my brother like, what the fuck is you doing? He said, oh, I'm about to make this shit work. My brother's a hustler. That's one thing he is. He go hustle. And Jay Hill was signed to Lighthouse Records.
Yes, he was.
And he was working on They Want Street Fame.
Yes.
They had the song My Knockers and everything, but he was like, I need something for the street. And he came up with 67 Riot.
Mm-hmm.
My brother had never hosted a mixtape before. They did that shit in my mama's living room. And then he was like, I got Melanie Rutherford on this joint. I'm like, Melanie Rutherford, he played the song.
Yeah.
I was like,
but that.
and it's odd that people have voices that you remember. Right?
I'm about to cry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't take compliments well.
You have to.
No, I don't. Like, I really don't.
You have to. That's why I was calling you a legend.
Hey, I don't take compliments.
Because even 16, I'm a kid.
In Detroit.
I'm a grown-ass man now.
I'm from
and
Detroit,
I remember
too,
your
so
voice.
That's the crazy
Thank
part.
you.
I remember her voice.
I think
it's distinctive. Like, you hear it.
And it's aged very, very, very.
Because I didn't get on crack. I did not. That's what. Shouts out to the rumor that said that I did not.
Oh, it's a rumor.
That was a rumor. I was
saying
that. Listen.
Damn.
They spread
You
so.
said they be talking, huh?
The streets be talking. Like, there's songs like, you should be like, let me give you a walkthrough. Like the Lil Kim. I used to sing that like, yeah, you know. But no, they just be like people hate great, you know. And I thank you for saying that. I don't always hear it. You know.
I had to tell you.
I don't know how to receive it, but I'm gonna receive it.
You have to, because that means a lot. Like, I'm meeting you 21 years later.
Yeah. I think I sent you a message one time.
You did. You did.
Not about him, but I got a yeah, we just I never met him in person. This guy I've been chatting with about music for some years in Tennessee. Found out he was a fan of you and Royce. I think I sent you a message about that.
Did.
I was like, you got a fan here.
I have a lot of great. I have great fans.
Yeah.
Because you're great.
I'm okay.
No, you great. You great. I don't want to say fuck what she talking about because she a lady. But she's great. She's a legend. And I stand on it.
Okay, but I'm going to say this. God has given me a voice to help people, and I want to help people. And I'm saying it because I never want to get back how I had a haughty spirit ever again. Because when you get it, you can lose it.
But you know, as a black woman, a lot of black women don't know their essence. A lot of black women rely on their pussy.
Yeah, I never.
They don't rely on themselves as a person.
So I took care of
you're a legend.
I took care of. So I fed a lot. I fed a lot of.
But what I'm saying that is because I don't want to tell you what to do, but you're a legend.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I was 16.
Thank you.
And this is 21 years later.
I get it.
I finally get to meet her. And she just freestyled on my shit. What y'all talking about? She just freestyled on my shit.
Listen.
Where they at? There we go.
The first time I heard you use it was in my living room, my mama's living room.
I tell your mama, I said, hey. Tell your mama, say that. Hey, mama. Oh, good. You know they gonna play this at City Council. Somebody's gonna play this.
I love y'all, Pontiac City Council. I'm from Detroit, but I fuck with everything in Michigan.
You know what?
Pontiac included too.
You know what's crazy?
I call Pontiac the Philly. I call Pontiac Philly.
Yeah,
he does
because it's soulful.
It is.
Pontiac
there is so
soulful.
Many great artists from here. There's a girl named. She's married the guy. Last name Lamar Hunt. What's her name? Sunjoy. Sunjoy is dope. Yeah. She's dope. She's dope. I would love to write for her. Who else is another young lady? I forgot her name, but she's dope. Lauren Nicole. I like her. She's dope.
She fired.
But I'm still mother. And you know, mother is mother, and so I did not listen. This is my dude. Hold on.
Yeah, you got about that time, huh?
Hello.
Hey, Reem, she just freestyled to my shit.
Oh, hey. We gotta go. Hey, listen. I love y'all.
They talk about
before you get out of here real quick.
Yes.
Mel, I know you said you got a couple of years. You got your new project. One last thing I did want to ask.
Yes.
Songwriting. Is that something that you still do, or
I can? Yes.
For others.
Yes, as long as they pay.
Okay.
Bang.
I listen. Anybody want to reach me? I'm so accessible. My phone number is 248-390-0591. I'm always going to be accessible. I want to thank y'all for letting me come and really have fun.
Appreciate you coming.
As fine as, but my man just called.
No.
Thankful for your
and we got the Justified.
Y'all gotta play that.
Yeah, that's what we going.
Play that, and I'm gonna leave. I love y'all.
But we love you too.
All right, bye.
Hey, Melanie Rutherford, y'all heard it.
Thank you.
Enough said. Yaktown. Y'all know I had to get the best. Hey, yo, free the realest. Let's go.
Nah, whoever said he the verse king betray y'all. I shoot a butt of lines like 13 with Trey Bar. Give me a dozen rappers, 12 stock, tons of passes. I'm 9 times out of 23 running with magic. And Dream State, Robinson, grade 5 of the Lakes, Firebird, flapping you wings, even Scotty get A. See how I glide, jersey number 10. Ground +4, known to smoke in Philly with the sons of men. 100 sins when you devils come to win. I cross over your guard again, way longer than hardest gin.
Enough said, niggas dead, turn the mics on.